Welcome. Let's take a look at this standard SAT question. This is a sentence completion question. It is part of the reading section of the SAT. You'll see these kinds of questions before the reading comprehension questions. These types of questions account for about 30% of the reading section. And this one is not unique in any way. It's quite standard. Let's take a look at the sentence itself. The rebels saw the huge statue of their ruler as a or an blank of the totalitarian regime and swiftly toppled the monument. Now, what kind of question of the 6 types of sentence completion questions that we know of is this question? Well, some of the words give it away. The rebels saw the huge statue of their ruler as something, totalitarian regime, and swiftly toppled the monument. There's a lot of action. This is an illustration question, not the most common kind that we've seen thus far. Now, the rebels, the subject, what did they do? They toppled the monument. Monument of what? A statue of their ruler, not leader. This is not a nice word. And then there's the totalitarian regime. As you know from history and social studies classes and current affairs, a totalitarian regime is negative. This sentence is a very negative one. They wouldn't do anything that would be a positive. If you look at the choices now, as we've looked at the sentence, illustration question, action in the sentence that you can actually imagine in your mind, take a look at the choices. The rebels saw the statue as an indictment of the regime, an illusion of the regime, a copy of the regime, a symbol of the regime, or a mockery of the regime. Because the sentence is negative, you can pretty much get rid of B, C, and E. E has negative connotations, secondary meaning behind the word mockery, but it doesn't quite fit because a mockery of the totalitarian regime would be making fun of the regime itself, and it's not doing that. What would they do to a regime that is oppressive? Well, they would topple it. Is that statue an indictment of the totalitarian regime or a symbol? Well, it can't be an indictment of the regime simply because it's not accusing the regime of anything. To indict someone in legal language is to accuse them. The only answer that's left, and you probably should have nailed this pretty quickly, but at least minimized it to 2 choices. The correct answer is D. The rebels saw the huge statue of their ruler as a symbol of the totalitarian regime and swiftly toppled the monument. This is the best answer.